Alright, I welcome you to yet another exciting episode of Let's Talk, a podcast for the youths and by the youths. I am your host, Kondwani Hastings Banda, and this is my YouTube channel. I welcome you once more, and definitely this is the third episode on this particular cast. And definitely today, we'll be looking at something that is different. We'll be looking at, something relationship-wise. Previously we looked at, how to overcome self-doubt. And in this particular episode, we'll be looking at, red flags in a relationship. We'll be looking at some of the things that you need to, look out for. We've all been in relationships, and I believe that we all have, some certain percentage, of red flags. And, I'm just here to, point out some of the things that you need to look out for. And I believe that maybe, in the next episode we'll look at, how to overcome and how to, maneuver those red flags. So red flags are warning signs that, indicate, unhealthy or manipulative behavior. And I believe that there are a lot of red flags that we as people in relationships get to have. And I'll just mention but a few, and as time goes by I'll get to talk about some of the red flags that you need to look out for in depth. But for now I'll just give you one or two hints on this particular topic. Number one is one red flag that you need to look out for in a person is low self-esteem. When you're with someone, they are dedicated. They need to be dedicated to uplifting you, uplifting who you are. When you're with someone or you are surrounded by people that always break you instead of build you, then definitely that is a red flag. You need to be with people that boost your self-esteem and in a lot of areas of your life. That is number one. So if you're surrounded by people that reduce your self-esteem, that is a very big red flag. Number two is when you are, for example, in a relationship, because in this particular one we are basing it on relationships. If you're with someone who is physically, mentally or emotionally abusing you, that is a red flag. Because as much as we all have our own issues, abuse is something that is very big on us as people. And self-doubt, we spoke about self-doubt in the previous video. Self-doubt also comes from having a partner who's emotionally abusing you or mentally torturing you. Self-doubt comes from there too. So you need to make sure that you look out for that particular pointer. And another thing that you need to look out for is if you are in a relationship that is negatively affecting you with your family, for instance, then that is a big red flag. Because I believe that when you are with someone, you are one. So meaning their family and your family, you become there should be a correspondence between you and them. So if you are in a relationship that is somehow affecting how you socializing or your relationship with your family, that is a big red flag. Last but not the least, constant jealousy. I believe and know that we all have a certain percentage of jealousy, but constant jealousy is a red flag. Because trust is the foundation of every relationship, and without trust you can't be in a relationship without trust. To make sure that you look out for that one. I just said that we're going to look at just the basics of red flags, and I believe that in the next cast we'll get to look more in depth on this particular topic. And believe you me, we are humans, and we all need love at the end of the day. And you need to make sure that when you find it, grab it with both hands, but make sure you do not neglect the red flags that are there. Otherwise, this has been Let's Talk, a podcast for the youths by the youths, and I have been your host, Kondwani Hastings Banda. Subscribe, turn on the notification tab and make sure that you get notified every time we get to release a particular video like this one. Otherwise, from me, Kondwani Hastings Banda, it's goodbye, stay blessed, and make sure that you like this video because it helps a lot. From me, it's bye-bye, stay blessed.